Well, happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway, Home Services, California Properties. I am back from my trip. I know that you probably missed the Monday market moment, at least the video portion of it. I was sending out the stats in the constant contact email that I send out. But now we are back with the video, and we are going to talk about the market and my European adventure. So be sure to stay tuned for some pictures and some interesting tidbits from that trip. But first, let's talk about the very latest stats. So I did not keep track of the stats while I was gone, so we have a little bit of a gap, but we do have some good information. So right now we have active listings of 3,892. That's up 320 from 3 weeks ago, the last time I did the stats. A median list price of $1,025,000, which is lower than it was a few weeks ago. Average days on market is 40, two fewer days than it was a few weeks ago. Pending sales 2392, up 105 from 3 weeks ago. So you can see pending sales up, but supply even more up, I guess. Median list price 899.9, which is higher than it was a couple weeks ago. Average days on market 24, one fewer day. Months of inventory has continued to climb. We're at 2.03 right now. Still in seller's market territory, but it is higher than it was a few weeks ago, which was 1.76. Here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. Again, you have a few weeks of a gap there, but you can see how much more inventory we have, but demand also up a little bit as well. Since 3 weeks ago, we had 2,413 homes come on the market in the last 3 weeks. Median list price, $949,835. We had 1,367 homes go into escrow in the last 3 weeks with a median list price of $899. Average days on market of 20. New pendings this past week. So I did take a look at that. In the last week, we had 436 homes go into escrow, of which 21 were only on the market for a week or less. And then new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 208. So 5% of the homes that went pending in the last week were on the market for 1 week or less, and almost half the homes are still selling in 2 weeks or less. In the last few weeks, we saw 1,382 homes close escrow. Median list price $899, median sales price $900. So those prices are down from what they were a few weeks ago. We still have a median sales price above the median list price. Average days on market 20. Least expensive sale over the last 3 weeks was in Spring Valley, $75,000. Holy cow, La Jolla had the most expensive sale of $35 million. Huge, amazing property in La Jolla that sold. Here's the chart showing the median list price and the median sales price. And then we do have the Stephen Thomas reports on housing that came out recently. This shows San Diego County new listings per month and the percentage difference between now versus what it was during the 3 years of pre-COVID. And I wanted to show this because we are seeing inventory increasing. The supply is higher than it has been. And you can see the difference January to April of last year. You can see how many fewer homes were coming on the market month after month versus those 3 years prior to COVID. This year, we are seeing the per month greater percentage of homes coming on the market. So we're seeing more inventory coming on the market. And here's the chart that shows over time, year versus year of the last few years. Here we are with the orange arrow. You can see inventory is starting to go up. I mean, it really, over the last few months, is really going up. You know, we are seeing people who are deciding to put their homes in the market, even if their interest rates are higher, they're getting used to it, and they're willing to give up maybe their lower interest rates that they have for higher interest rates. So we are seeing that spiking up. And then demand, however, is also going up, not as quickly, but it is going up. So we're hoping to see that continue over the next few months, and we may push out the peak months of demand, which is usually around now, and maybe it'll kick out. Maybe we'll have demand increasing into the summertime. We'll have to wait and see. Here's the breakdown that shows the different price categories. So you can see percentage of current inventory versus percentage of current demand. We still don't have enough housing for $0 to $750,000, $750,000 to $1 million, $1 million to $1.25 million, 1.25 to 1.5 million. We still have more demand than supply. And then once we hit 1.5 million, it flips and we have a little bit more supply than demand. Okay, my European adventure. Here is the trip that I took. It was a river cruise, which is very different than a regular ocean cruise. And it was Eastern Europe. We started out actually in the Czech Republic. We did a couple days there in Prague. And then we picked up the boat in Passau, Germany, went to Linz in Austria. We actually took a day trip to Český Krumlov, so back into the Czech Republic. And then the boat continued to Krems, Vienna, Bratislava in Slovakia, and then Budapest, which was amazing. So here are just some pictures from the trip. You can see the boat that we were on. It's more like a barge, but still very nice. Great accommodations, just very different than an ocean liner. Went with 21 other people. There were 11 couples total that went on this boat. And since the boat only holds 190 people, we were a pretty decent percentage of the crew of the people that were there. But that's the group that we went with. Here in Prague, of course, I had to take a picture of some real estate, of real estate for sale. So here's a real estate office, and then they have flyers right up there, just like we have in the United States, homes that are available. Thought this was interesting. This was in the subway area. They advertise, realtors advertise here just like they do in the United States. Big ad in the underground. I wanted to show just a couple of pictures of some of the architecture they have. I mean, look how beautiful that is on the left side, the inside of a church. The right side, that's Prague Castle. Amazing piece of architecture, and it was created over several decades, so different styles of architecture there. Then we went, like I said, to Český Krumlov, this cute little town. I had to show this picture. I mean, I expected Hansel and Gretel to just walk out at any moment. Super cute town. And of course, they still have real estate there. So real estate office with some flyers. I took a picture of, on the right, you can see the different painting that was done over the different generations. And so they actually were starting to uncover some of the painting that had been done and seeing the painting under it that had been done before that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Then we went to the town of Krems, and I only took one picture there. And this building is for sale, I think, or one of the units is for sale, I'm not sure, but this is their idea of a for sale sign on this particular building. This was in an abbey, and see if anyone can guess what this is. I'll give you a second to think about it. Probably not what you thought. This is actually a heating system for the room. A very big room in this particular abbey, and this was the heating system that they used way back in the day. And then we were in Vienna. I like this picture on the left. This was a palace, and I like this picture because it kind of looks like they're playing baseball, doesn't it? You have the pitcher on the left being tackled, I guess, and the batter on the right. Not really that, but I thought that kind of looked like that. And then the picture on the right, I thought was kind of cool because, you know, Carlsbad, the city of Carlsbad in San Diego, sort of a sister city, is in Austria, and it's called Carlsbad with a K. I took a picture of the sign with Carlsbad with a K. We took a bike ride, and I thought this was fascinating. See this barge? It's actually a school. The gymnasium's in the back, classrooms in the front. It's a floating school. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then we sailed into Budapest, and this is sort of the piece de resistance. That's Parliament, and it's all lit up. The town is all lit up when you come in. It's amazing, and I took a ton of pictures, but this is just one. And this, like I said, is Parliament. Inside Parliament, I thought this was fascinating. See this on the left? This is an electrical panel. This was built in the late 1800s, and this is their idea of an electrical panel. It was actually pretty revolutionary. One of the first buildings that had this had heating system and cooling system as well, which was advanced at the time. And then, of course, in Budapest, we have real estate. Had to take pictures of that too. That was a great trip. I really enjoyed it. Hope you liked seeing the pictures. I have way more pictures if you're interested. I'm happy to send them to you. But that's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Don't forget to scan the QR code to track your home's value. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday towards the end of May already, and see if the market continues to heat up. That's it, and I hope you have a great day and a great week.
Thanks for watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. To request a transcript of this week's report, send an email to brian@devorerealtygroup.com.